Here I have the PIR sensor connected to port B. Okay, this is port B, and the growth cable is color coded, so you just need to follow the color. Over here I have black, red, yellow, and white. So it is black, red, yellow, and white. Okay, just connect it. Okay, when the PIR sensor senses infrared, the alarm will sound, and then the RGB on both sides here will turn red. Now pressing on the A button, on button A, will turn off the RGB on both sides. And button B is to arm the alarm, and button C is to disarm the alarm. Now the default setting is that the alarm is armed. So if I move my hands over the PIR sensor, it will sound. Okay, the alarm will sound and the RGB bar will be turned on. So pressing the button A will turn off the RGB bars. Okay, then over here I can turn off I can disarm the alarm. Okay, alarm is disarmed, and then I move my finger over, nothing will happen. Now this PIR sensor is a bit sensitive, so even though I've moved my hand away from the sensor, it can still remember it for a few more seconds. So I have to wait for a few more seconds, then I turn on the alarm. Okay, then if I move my finger over, the alarm will sound again. Okay, this is the code walkthrough for the home burglar alarm system. So at the start, I create a variable called armed, and this variable is created under here, variables, create a variable called arm, and then I set it to true. That means when the program starts, the alarm is armed. And then I drag a label here to the simulator, and once I've done that, I should be able to see a label under UI. So this is the label, and then I set the label to Deja Vu 24 so that it's bigger. And then I create a loop. It's under event loop. And basically what happened in this loop is I constantly check for the value of the arm variable. So if it is true, then what does it do is to display this text alarm is armed, and then it will check for the PIR sensor, and this PIR sensor you have to add it under units. Okay, over here you can add PIR sensor, and once you have added it, you should be able to find it under units and the PIR. So what it does is to give you the status of the PIR sensor, whether or not it can detect the IR, the infrared. So if it can detect the infrared, then it will set the RGB bar color to red. If not, then it will show the text alarm is disarmed, and then the RGB bar color would be black. That means the RGB bar would be turned off. Okay, button A. What does button A do? How do you get this block? Button A is under event. Button A was pressed. It would turn off the RGB bar, and then it will show RGB bars are turned off, and then wait for 2 seconds. And for a button button B and C is to set the variable alarm to true as well as to false. Okay, thank you for watching. This is the code walkthrough for the home burglar alarm system.